Hello and welcome back to the Mackland Motors Christmas special for 2022, and I've got something a little bit different and interesting for you all today, where we will be revealing and showing off and then detailing our new family car. The reason I say that is because it's not really new and it's not a family car at all, but here we are.
Just as a little bit of background, my dad had a 2019 Evoque D150 from new in September 2019. It's just the most basic Evoque we could get, and none of us was particularly fond of it, but we weren't really thinking about changing cars just yet until we seen something come up locally that we were all really excited about, and Dad wanted one for quite a number of years but never really thought it would be achievable, but it turns out it is. So without any more faff, I'll turn the camera around so you can see what we've bought. Drum roll please and place your guesses. Moment of reveal. Here she is. Meet Porsche, our 2006 Boxster 2.7 flat 6 manual, finished in the stunning midnight blue metallic with the upgraded 18-inch alloys from the Boxster S, and I think it just looks absolutely beautiful, and we are all so much in love with her. So the original Boxster, which was codenamed 986, was released in 1996, if memory serves me right. And though I do quite like it, I thought it looked a little bit frumpy and dumpy and didn't really look like a Porsche as such. But for this 987 model, which was introduced in 2004, I think this looks like a proper Porsche. It looks much more like a 911, so a wee bit like a baby 911, and I really like it. So I think the first thing that drew us to this example in particular was just how nice it is with the specifications. So this metallic blue paintwork, which is codenamed Midnight Blue, was a really expensive option when new, and so were these alloy wheels. And we've got this grey leather interior, which we really like. I'm not a fan of black, so I like the grey. And it's really nicely upholstered, really nicely finished off. The interior is in really great condition for its age, hardly any wear on the seats at all, and again all the controls are really nice. And it has the Bose surround sound 11 speaker system, which just sounds amazing, and we just really like the particular specification and the colour coding of this example. And to add to the appeal, it only has 58,700 miles on a 16-year-old car, which is just amazing. The previous owner had owned it since 2014, which is a nice while, and he barely done any miles at all in it. In fact, he only done about 400 miles each year in it, and he just simply wasn't using it, so that's why he sold it. Now Dad has been using this car as his daily car, so as you can see it's getting a little bit grubby on the wheels because we're having a wee bit of salt down, and again the bottom of the doors and that are getting quite grubby. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this car a proper detail. Nothing extensive, because I think the garage we bought it from did machine polish it, and it is in really good condition already, but I'm just going to give this car a really nice deep wash and get that convertible rooftop protected, which is a work of art in itself, how it neatly folds away. And again, the wind guard behind was an expensive optional extra when new. The roof is really truly a work of art, how it works, and of course because this is a slightly later Boxster, i.e. it's not the 986 original, it is the 987, it does have a heated glass window in the roof when it pops up, which is much better than the original plastic windows, which tend to sort of crack and also go a bit yellow and sort of they don't age too well, but the heated glass is just perfect, and the wind guard helps too. So let's actually see how this roof goes up and down, and it's really quite simple. Now it's time to start the detailing stage of the video, and I'm just starting off using the very soft dusting tool on my Henry just to get the crumbs off the seats, and then using the autoglide leather cleaner, which is just my absolute favourite, just sprinkle it liberally over the surface like so. Remember to get into the grooves and that, and then I'm just about to use a really soft brush. I think this is actually a Carpro brush, just to agitate it in and get the muck off. And again, I'm just going to put the back of the seat down a wee bit to get in the gap, and then take a really soft absorbent microfiber cloth and just get away the residue, and again run my little finger through the grooves just to grab all the crumbs out. The same concept was applied to the headrest, where I think most of my hair wax had found itself, but that's all removed now. I'm just systematically going around all the interior surfaces, giving it a gentle clean. The car is already really clean inside because we look after it, but I just want to give it a wee spruce up. It helps that pretty much every surface in the car, bar the carpets, is made of leather, so you can just use the one product for all surfaces, which is really helpful. And again, it helps to preserve the car for longer if it's all longevity focused material. When tending to the exterior of this road-going flying machine, I started off by just gently using the pressure washer without the nozzle to rinse off the roof before applying chemicals. You want to just spread the cleaner out over the fabric roof fairly liberally and use a decent amount of chemical, and then use a soft brush such as this little one here for the edges, and then just a soft handheld brush for the main areas of the roof, and just go forward and back and left and right in a crosshatch pattern just to grab all the dirt out of the fabric. And then you should get a little bit of a dirty foam where all the dirt and chemicals is suspended in one, ready to be rinsed off. It's important not to dig into the roof and not to force any movement that doesn't want to be moved. I've turned the pressure down on the washer and widened the spray of the nozzle just to rinse it off and get all the chemicals out of the fabric. And again, just going left and right and up and down in every direction to blast the roof clean. And you don't want to put the nozzle near the actual surface at all, because then you'll create grooves. And just gently rinse it all off and make sure that you do get all the chemicals out, and make sure that the water runs completely clear before you leave it. Now that the roof is cleaned and rinsed, just leave it to drip and air dry for now whilst we move on to the wheels. These wheels are quite grubby from mostly road dirt rather than brake dust, so I'm just using my normal Valet Pro Bilberry wheel cleaner, spray it right across the tyres, inside the arches which are all plastic lined, and then into the actual barrels and spokes. Just leave it for a moment for it to work. So there we have it. Here is Dad's new car, all valeted up and looking amazing. The paintwork is really glossy and shiny. It's helped that this car's been garaged all her days, so it's in really good condition. And the soft top roof have also been deep cleaned, as you will have seen in the video, and protected as well, and it's in really good condition. Those lines are just the framework of the roof, but there's no rips or tears at all, and it's absolutely perfectly watertight around where the window matches and where the roof and the windscreen go together. It's perfectly tight, and hot air actually blows up from here to keep it free in the back window, as is heated glass. That is proper glass. The wheels are in really great condition as well and are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Alpine all season, all weather tyres, so they've made such a difference in this weather. And it's just a really nice example of a car, and we can't wait till the summer comes to do some road trips in it, which we are very much looking forward to. So thank you for watching the 2022 Christmas special of Mackland Motors. I hope you've enjoyed seeing our new car and looking forward to all the adventures we've got to come in the summer with it. If you've got any experience of the Porsche Boxer 987 or any thoughts or anything you want to see in the future, please just drop me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And all I've got to say is thank you very much for all the support and views, comments and friendship throughout 2022, and hopefully a lot more to come for 2023. So all I've got to say now is thanks for watching and have a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully you can spend time with your friends and family, as that is always the most important thing for me to do, which is spending time with those who matter most. And I think that also includes cars, spending lots of time with these cars, which is great fun. So just take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in 2023. So all the best.